What's up guys, Wagburn here, and today we will be looking again at the Nexus website to compare this new Pokemon Overhaul mod for TCG Card Shop Simulator against the Pokemod, which we all know and love. And it has been brought to me by my viewers that this is an amazing mod that tries to do different things than the other Pokemon. And if you even look at the images, there's like just different items, you even have carpets. And even if you guys missed the Poke Center music from the last mod that had to be removed, they have different remixes you can put in the game as optional files. But before we compare the mods, first I'll show you how to install it and make it work inside your game. So first you're gonna go inside Files. And I want to remind you that you don't need any kind of Bepinex or texture replacer in this, because it already comes with the mod inside the files. So this Pokemon Team Overhaul version 4.7, that's the latest version, and you're gonna want to manually download it. So click on the manual download and slow download. Once that is downloading, install the US card back patch right under the mod. And you're gonna do it in the same way, manual download and slow download. Then if you want, there's these optional files with the music remixes, and you can download any of these, just what you prefer. If you want the red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, crystal, it's all on you. You will do it the same way, manual download and slow download. Once all the folders have been downloaded, I would recommend you guys go to the download folder and drag it out in the middle of your desktop so you can see it pretty clearly. Just a reminder again, you won't need Bepinex or texture replacer. Just get the Pokemon Team Overhaul, US card back patch, and music pack of your choice. Now to locate the local folder for a TCG Card Shop Simulator game, go into Steam, right click it, and press go to manage and browse local files, and it's gonna pop up right here. And as you can see, I still have the Pokemod installed, and this is very important. If you have any kind of mods in here, you need to get rid of them, or this mod is not gonna work. It's gonna intercross and it's just gonna mess up the whole game. So I would recommend making an additional folder on your desktop called something like TCG Pokemod, and you see it's empty right now, and all you're gonna do is take all of this and drag it over here. And your Pokemod will be safe over here. In case you mess up, you can just drag it back over to the game folder and you will continue where you left off in your Pokemod world. But now you don't have the game anymore, so the next thing you need to do is go back into Steam, right click TCG Card Shop Simulator, Properties, and verify the integrity of the game files. You're gonna click that and the game is gonna start downloading again. Now I have the base game in here and we can get ready to work. So first let's open the Pokemon Overhaul team. And as you can see, the Bepinex is already included in this, and you're just gonna do the same thing as always. Take it and drag it into empty space. When everything is finished, it's gonna prompt you to replace the files in the destination, replace them, and we're done with installing the Pokemon Overhaul. Now let's go into the US card back patch. Same thing as before, you see that the Bepinex folder is already prepared for you. If you click on it, it's probably gonna go into the plugins and texture replacer, so that the thing is gonna be installed as well. So if you go all the way back to Bepinex, select it and just drag it to the empty space over here again. And replace the files in the destination as always. And the last one, the music of your choice, this is gonna be same for any folder, any files you downloaded. It could be the red and blue, ruby, sapphire, same thing. It's gonna pop up with Bepinex and just drag it over into the empty space like before and replace the files. Now the Pokemon Overhaul mod is installed, and let's check it out in game and compare the two mods to each other. And at any time you want to switch back to the Pokemod or the vanilla game, make a folder for the Pokemon Overhaul and drag everything from this folder to this one, and then go back to your Pokemod folder and drag everything back into the game. And now you're back to Pokemod. Now that we're in the game, press F1 and see if the Bepinex has been successfully installed. And as you can see, we have the sound replacer installed, texture replacer, which will include all the assets that the mod includes, like the Pokemon cards and plushies and figurines, and then the TCG Shop expansion mod. And if you want to use the new Electric Surge expansion, make sure to enable everything. And we're here and everything worked successfully. You can see the different nameplate for the shop, different carpets, different ceilings, different walls. But first thing, when I was loading into this mod, it first crashed at 16%. When anything like this happens, go into the Steam properties and verify your integrity files again. It downloaded the 2 files that were missing, which can happen when installing mods, and that should fix everything. And now let's look at everything new. So as you can see, the title of the store has different theme like before. There's a new kind of like the open and close sign from the Pokemod, and now the shop also has carpet, ceiling, and walls and doors. Everything pretty much has a different color. Now for the items, the plushies are different. This would be normally a Charmander, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, but this mod replaces it. But to better explore it, let's check it out in the phone. When you bring out the phone, you can immediately notice that there's a new background for the phone, and these are the booster packs for the mod. If you can see, unlike the Pokemod, this includes older packs instead of the newer ones, so if you're interested in that, this mod will be definitely for you. But I can also see that some of the visuals are missing, like for example the Tetramon logo. The main screen has a Tetramon logo, but keep in mind this mod is very new and that's something that's probably gonna come with later versions. So they have the basic cards, basic card boxes, everything looks really old, really cool. They replaced the older battle packs with the newer ones. And you even have the 151 packs with the electric surge in this mod. And if you're over shop level of 50, you might have to wait because they still didn't come up with most of the packs. The cleanser is different too. You have different types of card sleeves. The dices are still kept in this game. Card sleeves are very different to the designs in the Pokemon. I think I prefer these more. The deck boxes are pretty cool. I think they're way more creative than the ones we already have in the Pokemod. And the playmat designs are also very different. This mod already included the addition of the comics, so that's also, as you can see, it's the comic design is a little different than the one in Pokemod, because I just know that this one is red, this one is blue. I don't know if the actual design on this is a little different. I'll have to compare that after. But yeah, it looks like all the comics are added in the game. And for the figurines, this is the one that's the most different one. As you can see, they're missing Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. So if you love the first gen, you're probably gonna stick with the Pokemod. But I'm not so sure, because these packs are really interesting for me. In the tabletops, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty similar. You have the old Game Boy games, Pokemon Sword. Oh, pre-owned even, that's funny. And you're selling a Switch cardboard replica, what is that even for? And Pokeball plus AirPods. And Game Boy. So this one is based more on video games than the other one, because the other one has Monopoly and the Battle Academy. But it also has the Nintendo Switch, which you can sell in your store. Nothing really changes for the DIY, as I'm sure. Nothing really changes for the DIY, not even in the Pokemod, so that's still the same. So now let's look at our Pokemon collection. And the cool thing about this is, when you press F, you don't see Ghost and stuff like that. You see this pretty much the basic stuff. Scarlet and Violet 151, Electric Surge. But if you press U and hear the sound, the cards switch and you can go back to Tetramon, Destiny and Ghost. So if I click on my Ghost cards, I'm gonna see that I own this kind of card, which is really cool. For Destiny cards, I have these kind of cards. And for the basic cards, I guess, I own these. Oh, and you even have the trainer cards, which are not included in the other mod pack, which I find really cool. We could probably even filter it by type. And you can see we have the Bulbasaurs, the Charmanders. What I really like that this pack has different kind of designs for every kind of card. Like in the Pokemon, this would all be the same Pokemon, but they just replace the textures to make space for more cards. And now let's unpack some of these packs. So first let's start up here. I love the old school feel of these cards. Damn, we even got a good card, let's go. Also, this is how the games look up on the shelf, if that's something that interests you. And now let's check out the main draw of this mod for many people, which will be the crazy ghost cards they include. And now we're in the ghost card sections, and this isn't anything that special, we pretty much have this in the other mod, but if you skip a couple pages, you're gonna see that they have like the first edition Charizard, which is really cool. And even on the next page they have the illustrator cards for the Pikachu that were worth so much money a couple years ago, and probably still are. But you can also see that they didn't change the newest card Katenagu, which came in the vanilla game, and they still haven't changed the design of it. So to close it out, this is definitely gonna be a solid pickup for those who want some alternative to the Pokemod, especially if they enjoy the more video gamey style of this mod, and if they prefer to unpack the older cards and maybe get the chance to unpack that first edition Charizard or illustrator card. So thank you so much for watching this installation guide and this comparison between the Pokemod and Pokemon Overhaul. And please like this video, comment if you need any help, if you have any questions. There's always Discord in the description below where many people talk about this game and help each other out. And please subscribe to my channel, it helps me out so much. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.